I'm Robert Neill. I farm here at Upper Nisbet in the Scottish Borders. I farm here with my wife Jacqueline and two sons Andrew and Harry, and we've also got two full-time members of staff here on this unit. Two main enterprises are breeding cows, suckler cows, and taking all the progeny through to finish. So this year we bulled, hopefully, fingers crossed they're all in calve, 400 plus beef cows, and we also grow 1,000 acres of arable on the unit as well. So I was brought up in North Northumberland on a dairy farm with my brothers and father, and they're still milking those cows, but they're British Friesian cows. The cows that come from there are Limb Friesians, Hereford Friesians, so I'm lucky they've stuck with the Friesian genetics and not the Holstein genetics, which obviously in turn helps the beef enterprise. We mainly calve in the spring. We take all the progeny through to finish on homegrown fodder, homegrown food, and try and sell 52 weeks of the year, which obviously in turn is a big benefit to cash flow. You know, every idea I've got, I probably lay in bed at night thinking about how we can invent things or make things better for the animals on the farm, the welfare of the animals, the staff, make us more efficient. But I did a Nuffield scholarship in 2013 and I learned a lot out of that. By travelling the world for 11 weeks on my own, I've always been a practical person and wanted to do things to improve the infrastructure, improve the working environment on farms. I've always went around the world with my eyes open. So over the summer period, we decided at the end of May, we dismantled the old handling system, so we had a greenfield site and we started afresh. And all my life, I've always said, in my working time, I want to build a greenfield site handling setup. We have now achieved that. I'm proud of what we've achieved. I'm proud of the staff and the boys, what they've managed to achieve and do. And you know, the most satisfying thing is we've done all this ourselves, in-house, in our own workshop, in our own time. But it has to improve the sustainability, the working environment for staff and animals, make everything more streamlined and make it a pleasure to handle and work with cattle. And the number one thing is the health and safety. I hope that I've shown that people can achieve and have goals and set themselves some targets and do this on farm. The PRISM programme, obviously we've done carbon auditing, looking at inputs, outputs. One of the main things for us on this arable rotation is sowing and establishing cover crops, whether that be forage rape stubble turnips, by reducing the winter costs. Cows that are outside, in my opinion, are an awful lot healthier than they are inside. And obviously, in turn, it's helping the biodiversity, the sustainability. It's a good win for us. Looking at emissions on farm, there's a bit misinformation out there, and farmers, in my opinion, are an easy target, and we seem to be blamed for everything. And I'm feeling a bit sorry for the cows in the world at the moment, because they seem to be blamed for everything. And I think we need the scientific evidence to prove that the cows are the solution, not the problem in this world. We've come through COVID, everything went into lockdown, no travel, no aeroplanes, nobody going on holiday. How clean was the air during that period? But the cows were still on farm, doing what they do. So I think we just need that evidence, the scientific evidence, the backing for us to go out there and sell that story to the public, get that message across to the public about the good job the UK farmers are doing for the industry. And we need, at the end of the day, the population is growing, the farmland is decreasing, so we need to produce more from less. And there's a lot of mouths in the world to feed, and it is our job to do that sustainably, and hopefully we are respected for what we do, and the public have got a better understanding of what is happening on UK farms and the good job that we are doing, looking after the wildlife, the environment. I am now just 8 months into being Vice President of the National Farmers Union, so I'm not around a lot, so the day-to-day running is down to the two of them. But I'm hoping that I've put my stamp on Upper Nisbet and made them proud of what I've achieved, and they can continue farming Upper Nisbet in the way it has been. I'm passionate about farming, I love farming. If you enjoy what you do, it's never hard work. There's challenges, there's good and bad days, but at the end of the day, look at this office. What more could you ask for?
For more case studies and webinars, go to our PRISM YouTube channel.